Imposter. Anyway, I thought I'd leave you a little message. It's guys like this and this that remind me that the next few weeks are going to be some of the busiest weeks of the year that we have and that you have in stores. And first of all, I want to say thank you, because I know that our customers will be really pleased with what they get. I'm confident that you guys are in a great place to serve them really well. But there's something that I just want to share with you. Those that care for others often do so at the expense of caring for themselves. And in busy times of the year like this, it is so easy to forget about the importance of taking care of ourselves. So I'm going to get rid of this for a moment, because it just makes it easier. But I want to suggest that 5 or 6 things that might help you this time as we seek to prepare ourselves for Christmas. And it's about taking care of yourself. One of the things that I think, as maybe a tip from an old fella, if you'll allow me to be that, would give you, is make sure you plan ahead. And it's now is the time to make that plan. Santa makes a list for a reason. And I just wonder if you've made your list. Not so much just of the people that you need to speak to and the presents you need to buy, although those are things that are important. But things like your groceries, making sure you've got all of that planned. A number of your things in your personal life are planned as well. And that work is planned too. So you know what is planned for the next few weeks. And that will save you an awful lot of hassle and a lot of time. Use the Christmas cutover. The business is provided for you. And don't wait until Christmas Eve before you plan what you need to do for Christmas recovery. So the first bit of advice I would give you is an old piece of advice. Have a plan. Make sure it's a good plan. It'll take a lot of stress out of it. The second thing is a very personal thing. Christmas has often become a time where alcohol is consumed, and I would give you another bit of advice: is drink sensibly. For those of you who drink sensibly. Remember that you as a healthcare professional know that whilst drink initially makes you relaxed, it also has an impact in terms of the fact that it is a depressant. And so overindulgence in alcohol is something that will have an impact on you. So can I ask you to drink sensibly? That way you'll be taking care of yourself, and it'll help maybe the circumstances in which you find it difficult to care for others. The third thing is eat well. Christmas, a lot of it is about overindulgence, but then we end up with a trip in January that it's about trying to lose weight. It's important to maintain for mental well-being and mental wellness to eat well right through the Christmas period. So can I just ask you, don't skip meals. Be conscious of how well you're eating, and make sure that you're taking in a good balance of fruit and vegetables, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, and that you're eating regularly in order that you might maintain that health and fitness during those busy weeks. The fourth thing is about being active. Physical activity, it releases those good chemicals, doesn't it? The endorphins, which help raise mood and help us happiness. And so I would encourage you to be active. Do simple things, whether it be about walk across the car park rather than actually parking right at the door. Make sure that you've got a bit of exercise. Get out at lunchtime and have some fresh air. And be involved in the Christmas activities in the store. I know that most of you are on your feet most of the day, and so you've not got this office approach, which might be a bit more lethargic, but be active, be up and about, and be doing. It helps your immune system, and it helps keep you well. And it helps you fight as well, of course, some of the colds and that type of viruses that are around. The fifth thing is be involved and stay in touch. And this is a big thing. The festive period gives us the opportunity to talk or to visit or engage with lots of people around us. And face-to-face communication with people has been shown to improve mental health and physical wellness. And that interaction reduces oxytocin in the body, which helps also the heart, the immune system, and cognitive function, ability to think and to see things and to move things through. So I've got a question for you. I wonder if you knew somebody who you think is going to be lonely this Christmas. Why don't you make a call? Why don't you give them a call, a text, a WhatsApp? Why don't you get in touch with them? it'll not only boost them, but actually it'll help boost you as well, and hopefully that'll do that. And let's keep the lines of communication between each other in terms of staying in touch open. It's good for us. You know, those conversations on Yammer, those WhatsApp messages that we send to each other, those are ways in which we keep each other boosted and positive around it. And, you know, if you're feeling out of touch with some people, use this Christmas to be a good opportunity to reconnect with them through an email or a card or a phone call. It makes a difference. Sixthly, sleep. It's really easy, isn't it, to have awkward sleep patterns in the next few weeks. And I want to just remind you of the importance of having a good sleep pattern and trying to keep it regularly. You know, it's easy with party nights to be late and to be, you know, up early in the morning, and we're just, you know, hungover or whatever it might be. Remember, sleep's an important part of mental health and well-being, and let's make sure that you try and make that effort to think about what you're doing with sleep. Try to get your regular sleep pattern back as soon as possible if you have had a night out, and just use that as there. I've one other thing for you to think about, and that is in Healthtember we did some work with some of the charities, and a lot of you had local contacts, and maybe it's a good opportunity to re-establish some of that. Go and visit the home that maybe you've been raising money for, make contact with the charity that you've been doing, you know, whether it's just a visit from yourself to wish them happy Christmas, or whether there's something there that maybe you can go and sing carols with them. You know, I'll leave it to you, but I think there's a good opportunity there to rebuild and reconnect with some of those links. And again, it will not only help them, it will help you, because it will help keep you in a positive place and show how much allow you to show the care that you want to show to other people, but most importantly that you first of all show some care to yourself. So from him and from me, I know I'll say it again, but happy Christmas at this point, and take care.